Gas has a distinctive red.
Unskippable natural gas commercial to
For the Bears. He said, quote, Justin has a rare combination.
a hospital commercial for Sutter Health. Now they're talking about Justin Fields.
So I'm glad he's on the Chicago Bears, which immediately my...
Lakers up 12. Edmonton Oiler hockey score.
The Oilers defeated the Red Wings by a score of 8-4 today.
Good job. That game sounded like it should have gone later than the Laker game if the Laker game is not over. Parlay what league will end their games first. You save money by not paying police overtime. Hi, dude. Who's here? 4RV1 underscore with the big old Bengal Tiger logo. Are you a longtime Bengal fan? Because I used to have the Bengal news. But we play with the Rams now. Because the Rams were my favorite in 2020. Yeah. As soon as they got Stafford, I was done watching Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow's a dumbass. He'll still win the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy should go play for the Cardinals. Yeah. He's the same. He's a little midget, just like Kyler Murphy. Do I have to hit like on my stream? Okay, let me open up my show, pushing my buttons. A little taste of what I'm looking at here. Okay. Febrero night. It's in Febrero. I can say all that backwards. Okay, seriously, I'll read it backwards for you. Anna, Hadu, Ash, Wa, Lila, Ila, Ha, Lila, Allah, Hadu, Ash. Like I read it backwards, then you get serious. Yeah. Bro, if you saw it there, I said it. I couldn't pronounce the eight digit word with that starts with I. So wasn't gonna make it through that sentence no matter what. That 7-digit word with the two H's and the I in it. Okay. I mean, nope, no. I don't need it. I don't need no PayPal. What I got is some Hormel tamales. Beef. What I got is 5 bagels. 5 bagels in a bag. Okay. What do I got? I got an unopened drink. One unopened drink. Okay. Yeah. What? Haha, I just changed it to my opened drink, the one I'm working on. Okay. Now we'll put the earplugs in and you can convert. I like La La Land. I'm in La La Land. You changed it for me. Thanks. Now I'm in La La. I believe in La La because it's. Yeah, nailed it, the lens. This close. Went over out the back like Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl. It should have been a touchdown. That was like the 53-yard kick to tie it at 1919, right through the goalpost. Here comes the big punt. Will we get it within the 20-yard line? Yes, we nailed it. Ray McLeod fumbled that one. It hit somebody else's foot. Poor Ray. Things are flying by Earth. It's dangerous. We're living at. The world is, the solar system has asteroids and comets. I should have read this receipt. This one says how much I spent. I'm looking for my other receipt before I go spending. Who's gonna leave a like? I only got one like because I left a like. All right. How about you? I'll keep throwing shit until you like it. I'll make you like it. Don't shit. Want to eat dinner? I'll throw it at you. Need another bite? Eat this. I liked. It's hard to get a like. That's the most important thing. You want to go watch another show and press like on it. Okay. It's good for you to do it every time. Yeah, you're faking it. The likes gonna disappear. I know you think you're funny, but that's every time you watch somebody, they know you don't like their shit. Okay, that's why I always press like if I'm watching somebody and they're reading my shit, I'm gonna press like because they notice. They notice when you leave a comment. Like, oh, Grass, you watched it first, but did you leave a like? No. That's right. Are you saying shit without liking? In 2024, what year is it? That was okay a long time ago, but not anymore. Okay? Yeah. Febrero night. Yeah. Febrero night. Yes. February night. Yeah. Don't call me my Dominican nights in here. Oh, why would you sub when you can just watch, right? The only reason I don't subscribe is because some channels don't go live. If you don't go live, I ain't hitting it. Nope. I will watch your shit because you don't go live. So even if you don't go live, I'll still find a way to watch you. Okay? Huh? Say Febrero night. Yeah, weird. I'm successful. Right. I just want to watch somebody smash television. If I go outside my door, there's probably a smashed television. Let's go see. Oh, well, I'm outside the house now. The bricks are here. Check out my bricks. I wish I had bricks in my room. Going outside, Fishman. No, I don't drink. And usually I pull out my drawstrings, and I don't like these, but I don't tighten it and I won't cut them off. I always cut them off. Back in the 80s, you would always get the rope stuck inside and you would never be able to get the rope out. Yeah, I like to sit around for 20 minutes until people show up. That's how the show runs. Remember, we got earplugs, so we don't care if it's real noisy out here. Chinese New Year was very loud fireworks. First thing you do is see Murphy's, the bar is open. People are drinking at Rick House next door. See? The Rick House, okay? Get directions to Rick House. That's how you find me, okay? No, Murphy's has fish and chips. I'm not going there. We have a Jamba Juice. They give me a cup of ice when I walk in. I eat at this place right here. He's got lamb. If I want to eat lamb, I go there. Okay. Nightingale is where I want to go next time I drink. At Nightingale, I'll put. This bar is the nicest. It's hardly ever open. Rick House is always open. I ate at Murphy's 7 years ago. I actually got their fish and chips to go. Then they were out of business for a couple of years. They never opened at all. For some reason, they're open now. The Edmonton Oilers scored 8 goals tonight. That's pretty cool. Even the Lakers had a blowout win, but the Oilers scoring 8 goals is a lot bigger than any NBA blowout this year nowadays. Yeah. I got so many bagels, I need a stick of butter. I'm too cheap to buy my own stick of butter. Damn, man. I don't think I ever remember buying a stick of butter. You always end up getting a tub of crap. Imitation butter. Land O'Lakes or some shit. Part of my language.
Sir, do you have a lighter with you?
Do I have a letter? No. Tell you, this is the classiest place in the city. You get your imported whiskey here, and your beans. You got beans. Those are $5 cans. I like a $2 can of beans. Those same beans have been sitting there all year. Seeing is believing. I just like to see it sometimes. I went by Twitch headquarters and I look at what they're playing in the lobby. Damn, everything looks the same. Like League of Legends. Oh, it actually is I don't care what it is. The police are outside McDonald's. Cop right there. I want to eat tortilla chips and beef tamales tonight. That's what I want. I went to church at 8 o'clock. I smoked a pack. I got two cups of coffee, 2 sausages, a couple drops of lemon juice, 1 bite of my wheat bread. That's all I wanted at church. They gave me 2 hard-boiled eggs that weren't very yolky, like they undercooked the hard-boiled eggs. How do you fuck up eggs so bad? Try to take the shell off, and it's all gross. And everybody's having the same problem, shelling their eggs. This morning, I'm like, man, fuck this. I let somebody take my eggs. You go ahead and have that other one. You know something's wrong when they're giving you 2 eggs for breakfast. They couldn't even crack it before they give it to you. All I want is a fucking 1 ounce of butter. 1 ounce of regular butter. All I want is a goddamn single ounce. I don't want to buy a stick that's, well, that's 16. Well, how big is a stick of butter? 8 tablespoons. A tablespoon is like a single square. I just want a tablespoon. That's like 12 cents. I don't want to pay a damn dollar. Burger King doesn't have breakfast butter anymore. So I could deliberately check what kind of butter they have at McDonald's tomorrow. Just for Get a sausage McMuffin. It comes with a slice of cheese and sausage, no butter. So you have to ask for butter. And it's hard as fuck putting it into the McMuffin. God damn. If you're sitting down, you're trying to spread damn butter on your breakfast while you're walking around. That's just nobody does that. It's like shooting a bow and arrow on a horseback. Nobody's trying to. You're lucky half the time they put the cream and sugar in the coffee for you. Then they don't want to put the cream or sugar in. They give it to you and they tell you, and there's no standing room only. Back during COVID. The place is pretty crowded. Still San Francisco. I'm spinning in the intersection for fun. The Sutter and what the hell is this shit? Can't always tell. Mason. On Sutter and Mason, people going downhill. Now, I went to a dentist on this up there in this building. He's the one that did my filling. She. I had a $3,000 tooth bill. That's the last time I went to the dentist. I accidentally swallowed my fake tooth one night. It was okay. It's gone now. Maybe I don't know what the hell happened. It was the night I met Diana. Yeah. My dentist gave me a teeth cleaning with the chisel. She said I really needed it. And that's not what I paid her for. She just did that extra. I was a walk-in. Found her in the phone book. I said, yeah, 3,000. Fix it. She did it. She cleaned it. She cleaned me on the way. Now I'm at the next intersection. Oakland can't have a new stadium because they still have no hotels. So even if they build a new Oakland stadium, they'd still be using our hotels. That's how we're stealing from them. Oakland can't have anything nice. I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders came back to San Francisco and the 49ers can go play in Vegas. '49ers got 9 home games next year. They really don't want to play them all here. They really wanted that extra away game in Europe or Brazil. We'll be lucky if we're playing in New York. Everybody's gonna come here and beat us up. We might win 2 games next year. The legend, you haven't seen nothing yet until you've seen one of these 2-win seasons the 49ers usually pull off in a rebuild. Yeah. The Bengals always manage to get 3 wins. Okay. A 2-win season never happens. That's for the Bengals. I mean, I've seen the Niners do it at least 5 times, probably. Bengals always get 3 wins. The franchise has never quit. Only 35 quarterbacks in franchise history. They just want to come to your town and tell you their coaching is worth paying money for. You'll be paying these people. I'm telling you for free. Don't listen to them. Yeah. Sean McVay and the Bengals coaching, Zach Taylor, Sean McVay of the Rams. These are the shining stars of the future of NFL coaching. You get hit by a scooter if you try to stand in the middle, okay? The scoot from behind. Try not to walk in the middle because these people. Yeah, we have parking at my house. It's about $80. Nothing here is normal. Everything's on a premium. I could walk a block north again. I want to see the blue bricks. There's not a lot of blue bricks in San Francisco, so I'll show you. The blue bricks are so... You can almost see them from here. At the Shannon Alley. And what did you say? Blue bricks coming up, yeah. You see the blues? The blue section's right there. See blue bricks? Yeah. It's a smoke shop, but it's not the smoke shop. Toilets here. Yeah, they got those nice blue bricks. They look like Super Mario bricks. Yeah, blue bricks. Blue. Yeah, it's blue. But from here you see Starlight. We're going to Starlight. Okay? Okay. Everything's cheaper at Starlight if you go down here. You don't see regular people in here. Like only slimy people come in here like me. This has to be the best deal in the entire known universe. This is the best store. People get chicken kebabs in here all the time, but okay, I'll walk around and show you the place. They got cheap ass beer too. This is where I buy my beer nowadays, actually. Yeah. Michelob. I had Michelob Ultra Gold. I saw a commercial for that during the damn game. That's some game beer. Okay, we're going in. Big gallon of milk. They have a good selection. They got the big box of fried chicken, 8 pieces banquet. That's the best. This is the best. Marie calendars? Are you kidding me? They have all the good shit. They actual Hungry Man's fried chicken, and and they got the turkey. Popeyes, they got everything in here. They got Jimmy Dean. And there's the Bush Light, yeah. That's 125? Okay. What? Got my ladder.
Which one?
Okay. Oh, now I'm drinking Bush Light. Smoke shops are open. That's all they got down here. There's a big grocery store over there. That's a nice one. 43 minutes into the stream. The average stream goes for 90 minutes nowadays, which is how long a battery lasts, actually. It's my 2020 iPhone CE. Little 4-year-old phone. This is the end of the phone. This phone is gonna be deactivated. Guys. I won't produce a show on this crappy ass phone anymore. I'll be streaming from the iPad horizontally. Nobody will come visit me. Then I will switch to a new phone because this phone's a piece of shit. Thanks for taking us around the city. We're still. This is the Oprah Winfrey Church. That's where I go. That's where I go. I never used my phone in Cincinnati. I wish I had an episode in Cincinnati. I don't even have an episode. Weak signal between these tall stone hotels. Here's the one spot where massive amounts of hot air comes out of these vents. So I'm getting blasted with hot air right here. You might even hear it hitting but I got earplugs in. You know, if I get on what's it like to ride the subway and stream? It probably wouldn't even work. You get no signal underneath the damn tunnel, and it takes an hour to ride just to the airport or up to Fry's Electronics. You have to go all the way to practically like Pittsburgh. We have a place here called Pittsburgh. It's north of Diablo Mountain, south of Sacramento. They have no jurisdiction because since Sacramento was founded by Cincinnati, not Pittsburgh, these bastards, that's why there's a place called California in Pennsylvania, so they can have their mail fraud, fake post offices. Guaranteed lifetime jobs, all that shit. Everybody who was more successful than me in California got driven off their own land. I'm the only one left in California. Why would I be anywhere that's not San Francisco if everybody I know left California? To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you. So even your own family, it's fun to see them get driven off. This is mine now. I don't want. Don't be coming in and out of California without calling me. And it's embarrassing people trying to live behind my back and shit. Everybody living behind somebody's back. But have they ever lived at all? Fire truck going up Powell. It's like my neck is made out of rubber and now I can't stop looking. Walgreens closed. Video games, playing video games. Security is playing video games in the shitting position outside the front door. Security was playing Roblox. Did you see that? I'm like, alright guys. We had good games back when we invaded Afghanistan. I don't know where these kids are playing now. They need to go invade somebody. I'm kicking a Smirnoff ice box. Smirnoff ice. This one gift shop is always open. You can haggle prices on magnets. She's so happy to have customers. She'll basically give you free merchandise just to make a small purchase. Yeah. Very aggressive. She's nice. We're not going in. Yeah. So I smell like weed right here. I don't want to go where the weed is. Unless it's good weed. And I don't believe it is. That's right. I'm at Macy's. I don't usually come here. I'm just a tourist. Everything's closed as hell. Some people like that stuff. I don't drink hand sanitizer, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Feigned out lashes. This one. Who likes that? That's great. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. I guess the second time I've had to stop and look at that. Just so the art director of the display won't feel butthurt I didn't show them the feature. I almost got mouthwash the other. Damn, there's a. Harold Hope was it? Yeah. There's a lot of chat I missed, guys. I didn't get to see it all in time. Around Christmas, I usually hit the mouthwash once. Yeah. I think this December, I had a small bottle, which is it gonna last like a week or something? You might. I don't buy the 25, 30, 40 ounce mouthwash. I would. That Microsoft store straight ahead. No, Apple store. Apple store. Louis Vuitton. Year of the Dragon. This is what got me upset, guys. You know, I'm a 1976 Dragon, okay? You're not. You're not a 1988 Dragon. You're not a 2000 Dragon. You're not a 2012 Dragon. And you're not a 2024 Dragon. Because you're not a dragon. You're not a dragon. You'll never be a dragon. You'll see a lot of dragons. You gotta put my name on it. There's not a lot of 76 dragons. There's not a lot of 47-year-olds turning 48 walking around. Okay. Definitely low birth rates in China back in 76, let me tell you. The most crushing moment there was the death of Pu Yi. Pu Yi is my Kim Jong. I always loved, Pu Yi. Such a great guy. Such a great guy. Currently, I live in the Forbidden City at the Forbidden Gate. I see right there. You know, the gates to Chinatown, which was once the imperial palace of the emperor who died in 1976. He knows the spot. This was on his radar. It's my Greece. I don't care. I enjoy the Chinese mythology. The Chinese connection to San Francisco. Yeah, that's right. It's way bigger than it could have been. It could have been a lot better. Strange things were happening around here. Okay. We don't know who it was. That's right. It was probably them. Trash can boxes. Any pizza? Nah. No pizza. I love getting a good slice of pizza out of the trash. That's right. Not on this street. You have to be at a hotel, outside a hotel. To have. You already know I'll eat a sketchy pizza, so you can't trust me in your kitchen. I ate a 1 pound meatloaf last night. Oh shoot. Who's going to draft a tight end? That's the biggest question in the draft right now. Can the Niners get a tight end? The Rams are looking for tight end. Everybody's looking for tight end now. I would like to see Brock Purdy go to the Cardinals. Yeah, Brock Purdy's got to be the best free agent. If he wants to. I mean, he can have anything he wants. Maybe the Giants would take him. The Seahawks could take him. The Cowboys. Eagles. He'd be a nice backup, man. Have Brock as the backup. That's what he's gonna be doing. He ain't starting every game. No. Them days are over. It never happened once. My life, Sam Bradford took steps this year. Brock couldn't go one season, even if he's healthy. Even if he's healthy, he's missing snaps. Derek Carr wouldn't let that happen. Derek Carr would have stayed in the game. "62 minutes I'm getting back home." Let's look at the Hardy Alley. So this is the Hardy Alley. We have one of the few cigarette ashtrays. One of the few. You get your parking for like $80. Can I see the sign? Doesn't even say. They don't post. Yeah. How do you waste all that ice? Ice is the most precious commodity in the city. I'm in my front door. Oh, you guys are the house. Whoa, cool. Enjoy McDonald's. Feast. Lucky you. I have to heat up my food. Oh, I totally didn't buy food that run. If I want to eat, I better get my ass down to church. It's the trending thing to do. They're supposed to give you a big sack lunch on the way out. I haven't seen the sack lunch. Can I get a sack lunch? Can I get a bag lunch? I mean, there's people who sit at church and make bag lunches every day for their whole life. Can I get one? I'm trying to be cool. I just give advice. Do your laundry, put out fires, eat at church. What else? You might not get paid. Can't. Because I'm a communist. Never. More for me and less for thee. All right, we're drinking. Can I handle this one? I got dressed before the show started. I even made the bed. The place is clean. Ish. Bush Bros. 25 ounces. And then we're eating Hormel with chips. Chiefs. Chiefs. For protecting the shade of red I don't wear. Because I don't wear that color. You'll never see me in 49er or Chiefs red. This is Redskins red. Or scarlet. Or I don't know what to call it. It's not Cardinal. I live at the Stanford. I am the enemy. I came here to get a job working as a mailman in my own building. Because they have to hire somebody. Eventually, Derek will be gone. I should be getting paid to sit in this building instead of paying to sit in it. Okay? Nancy Pelosi is still my landlord. That's not going to last forever. We just lost Gloria Feinstein. Sad. She's why I moved in. Feinstein said back in 2015, all the veterans should get in line. I thank our women leaders. I wouldn't be here without them here. All the incompetent males that didn't know or trust each other at the end of the war. I mean, it took the women to hold the society together, and now they're suffering. I love that one where the Eagles fan smashes the television. 20 minutes. I'll finish my beer in 20 minutes. Febrero night. Eagles fan smashes the television. Chiefs. I want to get my hair done by Pacheco's wife. Yeah. Fish Boy, you know, you look like the guy from Quantum Leap, right? Scott Back. Who is that guy's name? Yeah, I worked on set with that guy too. I think Doogie Howser was there at the same time. It was in the LA Center studio, the top of the hill, downtown LA. Scott Bakula. Yeah, I worked with him. I did a crossing. I almost bumped into his ass. Because we had to dodge. I had to pull my shoulder at the last second to avoid hitting him. Yeah. Everybody else watched Quantum Leap, so I was there. By the time it ended, it was like as big as YouTube. You know, it was the skibbity toilet of the day. The Oswald episode was a good cliffhanger. They always could have extended the series. There should have been more of it. I liked V. Me personally, I did like watching V. The Visitors. Oh man. V was the shit, you know. Then my mom watched Lonesome Dove, which is a bunch of made-for-TV cowboy movies. The Color Purple. And then the Color Purple was my own Roots. We didn't watch Roots. We watched The Color Purple. I had tickets to Song of the South, the only Disney movie that used the N-word in the script. And I've seen Song of the South in the ultra-wide, the widest movie screen in Los Angeles, Hastings Ranch. The same place I saw Gone with the Wind. No. Gone with the Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner. And in my army unit, everybody was forced to watch Kevin Costner's Postal movie, The Postman, but I refused to watch it. Because I'm a Carl the Mailman Malone fan, and I sat through Kevin Costner in ultra wide. I'm not interested. I don't watch The Postman. It's not a good movie. I'd rather watch Waterworld. Yeah, Dances was a great movie. It was as good as Glory. It felt like it was. There were a lot of. I'm not interested in the Civil War anymore, except Grant came to San Francisco at the end, just like this guy. I named my daughter Scarlett after Scarlett O'Hara. I like naming. I like picking names. Kind of a generic at the time. Yeah. For all I know, I don't own a tent, so I go camping without a tent, and everybody else will have a tent, and they will leave me outside. I've been there before. They don't give it. I'll go sleep in the car. I'll sleep in a tent with no sleeping bag. I don't like being that cold. That's just, do I want to freeze? Do you want to freeze? No, I don't want to go camping. We had a very nice tent in Afghanistan. It was handmade. The day I got there, they were building our tent. They didn't let me see it. They built it without me. We all moved into the tent the day after I got there, and when Ballard went home, he gave me his bed. I had the only springy bed with a mattress in Afghanistan, and I gave it to the lowest ranking guy in the post office that replaced us. So when our replacements came in, we gifted them all the stuff we weren't giving home. So, I sold my television for like $50. I didn't want to give the post office my own television, and I was like, you know what, guys? You can find your own television. I'm selling. I'm such a dick. The only thing they need, you do not have enough televisions when you have nothing else. All we had was GameCube, so we had 18 games in Afghanistan. And I was playing Ogre Battle on my Game Boy. And I had a copy of Tekken on Game Boy. And I played with the link cable versus Mathis. Yeah. Okay. We had a Smash Brothers tournament in Afghanistan. We played it slow motion, swords only. Yeah. Slow motion swords, Martha's the best. You can try and nothing's gonna get through that sword if they're playing in slow motion. That sword is good. So I learned to spam ether. Ether is the most powerful attack in GameCube. I can spam that. I would play Captain Falcon, but he's not as good as the original. Ness is just as fun. My brother always played the shittiest characters. Not like I had a legitimate opponent. He's playing Donkey Kong. I can beat my brother. He's Donkey Kong. I beat his ass all day. what my brother's good at is wrestling games. He will actually win. He'll always beat me at wrestling, like no mercy. That's bullshit, man. But the day we got WrestleMania 2000, I beat him at the Undertaker as the first match. I went off the top rope and did old school. I said, this game sucks. I beat him with Undertaker for one try. He was pissed as fuck. He thought it was the first game he put the NWO, he put WrestleMania 2000 into the machine. He didn't think I would take the Undertaker. He picked really quickly, okay, you bring this game into my house, boom, I'm the Undertaker. He went down. He tucked his chin and took my finisher. And I never beat my brother again at that game. That was the only time I remember beating him. He might still play it because he has a offline Nintendo, which is beneath me. I only play competitively online. Even One Punch Man is an online game. I gotta get this open. But in NBA Live 95, my record was like 80 wins and 3 losses versus my brother and my best friend. Maybe that was you. Can't. If my 1995 opponent is still in the chat, we know. That'd be Ray himself. I beat Ray at least 50 times at NBA Live. It had its own battery backup to save the profiles of multiple players. NBA Live 95 is the magnum opus of Electronic Arts video games, yeah. The McRib and the McDouble. My mom made a Big Mac every day. When nobody was looking, she would go to McDonald's. Because the kid, that's probably the worst thing my mom did in her life. Yeah. You have to enjoy being hungry sometimes. That's the secret to life. Mom had pretty friends, but she wasn't the popular one. I think Mom's younger adopted sister, because my mom had a sister that was adopted, and she was adopted because they adopted 2 different girls. Two people who never had children are raising 2 girls from different people. Very different results. They're in Arizona. We stayed in California. Their family had 2 girls and 1 boy. We had 2 boys and 1 girl. So there's six. I have a brother and a sister and 2 cousins. 3 cousins. That's 2 girls. Kelly, Amy, Casey. They think they look normal. I think the can opener. pan. And you get the almost done. Oh, almost done. My can opener is a piece of garbage. I want a new can opener. It's broken, it barely works. This is a broken can opener, and the only way it can still punch a hole, but I have to make 25 holes along the edge. Yeah, if I left it in your house, you probably would eat it cold, because that's what happened last time I left one in my friend's house. He ate it cold. So how many? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do have a stove. I can heat it. Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16. This, I haven't even opened 20 cans with this shit. Okay. 16, you say. Joe Montana, 16. 17. 18. 17 didn't make a noise. Okay. 19. 20. 21. I'm looking at the clock. I want to have it cooked before 10 minutes pass. I'm going for the fork. Not the fork, the knife. Where's my knife? Typical in my life, I don't even have a utensil to eat with. Don't even have a goddamn utensil. I should do this in the kitchen, but we'll take the little papers off them. Okay, take the papers off. My phone battery usually goes dead. We're coming up on 90 minutes, which is the average length for a stream. I'll get a 20% battery warning. My mom liked eating this stuff. I got $2.50 is how much the can costs. Actually, it's on sale. Good deal. That's the price I like to pay. Okay. I'm on the way to the kitchen. On the way to the kitchen. we have 2 stoves. And we get laggy in the elevator because the internet connection is next to it. On the same floor as the kitchen. 2nd floor. I'm on a 6 going down to 2. It's better than nothing. And going hungry is good for you. But we'll eat something. All right. Besides just plain starches, bagels, tortilla chips, and Arizona, this is all starch. Not to say there's just basically corn. This is just corn and chili sauce with beef, whatever they call beef. Stove. I like this one. We look at the clock, it's 7:08. World Series of Poker.
It's easy peasy. Bring that package these cashews you got here.
That was some must say. That wasn't the cashews. Should have listened to what he was saying. Where's the Stanford lunch menu for February 2024? Here we can see what's. It says, I don't play poker. When I was at Fort Hood, the PlayStation 2 came with a free World Series of Poker copy. I was like, this is the worst PlayStation copy pack-in I've ever seen. So we just had the Super Bowl. We lost the Super Bowl. We had beef stew. Yesterday was Singapore pork curry. What day is today? Is it I don't even forget what day it is. Where's the pork chop? Salmon, meatloaf, turkey meat, pork stew, chicken thigh, beef stroganoff, baked salmon, turkey chili, turkey, garlic, beef bologna. They don't even give us pork chops. There we go. No, that's not pork chop. Them motherfucker ain't got no damn pork chops on the whole menu, man. You know, they stealing my pork chops, man. It's Valentine's Day? Yeah. How long did I cook them for? 4 minutes? That's enough. They used to give us milkshakes and shit twice a month. We don't get that anymore, man. We had a 20-gallon coffee. Now we got like a 2-gallon coffee thing. The budget was like 20,000 on coffee a month. That's how much. We had like some crazy coffee budget where we spent. It was coffee here 24 hours a day when I moved in, and I didn't even drink it back then. I only started drinking coffee once everything's closed and you don't have a choice. That's how coffee works. We shut down in December 2018, slightly before COVID. I saw it coming. And it's all because the 49ers got real competitive. It was only because we got so competitive. We were about to run away with 4 straight championships, but they stopped us. Even the Raiders almost threatened to win the championship. It was so close. This 49er team had 4 years just like Buffalo Bills. Okay. They should have beaten the Rams 2 years ago. They should have beaten the Eagles last year. They should have been there 4 years in a row. They're just like the Buffalo Bills. But they weren't as good. That Bills team was good. This month there's only 51 weeks this year, I think. So, yeah. Mashing up my dinner. See, I got my crackers. Nobody in the NFC has shown anything yet. Nobody in the NFC has said they're going to beat us. So, unless the other teams improve, which they haven't. We don't need our diva wide receivers. We'll have to draft wide receivers. The wide receiver is probably the tight end. We're looking for a new tight end. They haven't been defeated. They lost a battle. We expect everybody back. No exceptions. Nobody's allowed to take a play off. Trent Williams is going to play every game. Or as soon as one guy falls, they'll all be out. Yeah. Brock Purdy can go play for the Cardinals in 2 years. You can go play for the Vikings. Brock Purdy at the Vikings. That's good right there. Maybe Purdy can go to the Patriots. Yeah, that's actually a high possibility. Football is like dinner without a fork. You can't eat it all at the same time. I'll find a fork as soon as I'm done eating. That's how I live. I'm gonna chop up my chips with this. Done this before. It's hot. My jagged edge. So did you swipe up? Did you swipe down? And tell me who you see and who's there. Valentine's Day. I had a girlfriend once in my life on Valentine's. Oh, that's the night I got my wife pregnant. Yeah, that's right. That's why my daughter was born in November. Pretty simple, right? I always forget my daughter's birthday, but it's the same day Halo came out, so. She was a monkey. She was the year of the monkey. My wife was a rat. The year of the rat. They say the rats are attracted to rot. Funny word. Where's my fork? Do I have one? I have no damn fork. Rot. That's what how they describe in the zodiac traits. You know. always pick up forks and put them somewhere. No. I'm not allowed to have that. The most common thing in my life is living without fucking paper plate, no plates, cups. I don't keep plates, cups. I don't have that shit, bro. I don't have that. I live in a very small room. There's no kitchen in here. There's no places to put things like that. You have what you have. I didn't use the stove for like 5 years. Okay, I would use the oven sometimes, but then I started using the stove when I got the pan. Why? Hey, I'm in San Francisco. Why should I keep a bunch of shit in my room? It defeats the purpose of being in San Francisco. If I was where you are, I would fill the kitchen. Okay, I don't care what I put in it. I'd put anything I could get in the kitchen. I don't care. That's what. But I don't keep a pantry. The camera froze because I got the 10% battery warning. Let me crank up the radio and see what they're saying.
413-6688. 800.
It's a commercial for blood pressure. Obviously, I don't think I'll live in San Francisco forever, so my next place is gonna be bigger. I'm not moving into a smaller place. And I've been in here 3,000 days. Yeah. Hey Spud, we're just talking about life in the room. 3,000 days and only 1,500 episodes on the show. I've made one episode almost every 2 days. I average one subscriber every 10 days. But the last 30 days I hit 25 subscribers, which is nice. That still brings my average up to about one subscriber every 9 days. Or every 4.5 videos. See, I get the math done pretty easily. That's how I rank my video game too. I'll be like, I played 60 days. I hit level 140. I went up 2.8 levels a day. But no, I played One Punch Man 1,000 days. I went up 517 levels. Well, you don't want to. I still communicate to a lot of people on YouTube. Sometimes I'll leave a comment on a video and that person will come here and reply. I try to be available to the community. I watch a lot of YouTube. We're getting ready for World War II series by Indy Nidell. He switches to the Korean War day by day, every day the Korean War. Eating with my hands. But I'll just have to eat more dry chips with eat the chips are my fork. Yeah. I'll be crawling on my knees and scrubbing the floor and rubbing the walls. Cleaning your room is the only fun thing in this world, is right. I could get somebody to do it for me, like my neighbor. I moved into this room June 2015. I stayed for 5 months at this other spot. That sucked. That other spot, oh, I did not like being there, but I had to eat. I would have gone back to Cincinnati, but I didn't have my bus ticket wasn't big enough. I only paid like $50 to go from LA to San Francisco. You need about 90 to get to Cincinnati, because it's pretty far. Not just one. Yeah, the other guys in Cincinnati who wanted to know where I was at first, because everybody else in Cincinnati went to other places. They could have came here. They all went different places. Yeah. Everybody is most people I know in the Army are doing good. A lot of them did 20 years. Some of them have kids playing for the Penn State Nittany Lions in the skill positions, potentially scoring touchdowns. Yeah. So I can watch Penn State and know I know how those kids were raised. Not everybody had a boy. Yes, right. So the few boys that I do know that came out of my unit through the children of the servicemen, they're doing good. We watch Central Texas high school football. That's the road to the NFL. It's a little different than the Dallas metro area. Might even be bigger. Dallas high school football isn't that big, so you get your high school football at the Army base. That's like all the kids are Army kids. It's pretty big, so only the best Army kids get elevated. Like Robert Griffin III, RG3 was in college when I was at Fort Hood. No, he's in high school in the Fort Hood area. We all knew who he was. He was the best quarterback in Central Texas during the capture of Saddam. Yeah, right. So we look at Robert Griffin as the inside agent of the Army. He's like he's a good old boy. He's one of us. Short career though. Good player. I really like RG3. Teddy Bridgewater though, most disappointing. I'm most likely to comment on a Teddy Bridgewater video soon because they don't make many of them. Everybody at Fort Hood got credit for capturing Saddam as the task force. Took many years, and we still had our task force that did it. So they didn't want to just give individual achievements. And then I was just chilling out in the garage, and my brother told me that Bin Laden had got killed back in whenever it happened, 2009, right? I was real sad that they got him because he eluded us for so long, 6 years, 6 or 7 or 8 years, up to 20 years. He eluded us. We didn't even know if we ever even got close to him in the first place, but we almost did. When I was there, we almost got him, but then we got him. Just like the Archangel Michael, we laid him to rest in a bed that nobody would find, so he could sleep peacefully. Yeah. I don't think he was coming out of the compound anytime soon, so he was coming out dead no matter what. Okay. His days of walking on the earth were long gone. Yeah. He did look good with that AK though. He's an icon of modern fashion. Simple, clean, long legs like Kobe. He looked like he could have been Kobe. Attractive man. You could see why his wife never left him. Yeah. Every man's fantasy. America, I always play the devil's advocate and I identify with the villain. I was always attacking my own family. Why the hell would, questioning their existence and decisions and the people they choose to be around? Why you choose these people? Oh, that phone's gonna die. Let me see if I check. 2%. It's at 2%. This is it plugging it in. It's that simple, okay? But now the plug goes into the bottom, so it doesn't balance. Not good. Oh, barely. Oh. Oh. Don't go, don't go. Don't move. Don't move. We just hit 90 minutes. Well, 120 minutes, 2 hours. That's how long this phone can go for. Welcome. Do I have my hard drive? The hard drive is on this hard drive. On that hard drive, I do have several unreleased World of Warcraft videos from 2018. They're all 4K, ultra wide. It's premium quality. They'll come out someday if I get that computer working. The display port, the cable that sends the signal to my monitor won't work. I'm too cheap to buy a new cable. I'd rather just squander the power. Life is about squandering processing power and paying ridiculous amounts for computers and using them to the smallest potential, because that's how the human brain functions. You only get 1% of the capabilities as results. So I made a very small volume of videos. I switched to an iPad channel. Okay. Played a lot of iPad games, but streaming on iPad is a little more difficult. I now can stream mobile games on this phone. I got Prism app for streaming, screen sharing. I passed the basic tech levels to produce a show, but I still can't get the chat on the damn screen. People want me to say hoobly doobly scripts, which I'm happy to read, but I'd rather have somebody actually, the show will be better someday. Someday we'll have a new show. And I've grown fond of my ceiling in its simplicity. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I can have a bite of my beans. A bite. I was yelling at some old guy last night, so I'm not always sure if I'll private or make the stream public after it ends. I don't think I yelled at anybody today. I'm not embarrassed. I spit on the lens light. I still need to. Let me scrub the lens real quick. Yeah, that's better. Okay. You can definitely tell it's better because this light it's just like a sharp. ruins my shot. I can never film anything in this room with this goddamn light. I want to be in frame. I tilt the predator forward. The Acer Predator monitor is tipped forward and is directly above the iPad, which usually gives me static. Just keeping devices near each other can make the audio bad. It is directly above the iPad, which audio check passed. Now I'm gonna swipe down and check my battery. It might make my picture freeze. I'm at 12%. 12%. That means if I don't touch it, it'll just keep going. You'll be seeing my feet sticking out because I'll be asleep. That's all you'll see. Honestly, I like to put my head at the side of the bed. It's a couple inches higher. It's going up, yeah. My battery is going up. Whose battery's at 1%? Look, if I sat and played a video game, it would be a horizontal stream and nobody would come. I tell you, that's how it works. Nobody wants to talk to me while I'm playing because it's bad communication. Even you don't want to talk to somebody who's playing. And I don't want to play because I'd rather talk to people. Eventually, I'd rather go to the beach. Go to the beach with people. And get tan lines. My dreams are to bring football back to my Pasadena. Now, we play to control the economy by having the best show. That is how Pasadena currently still does it. The parade is bigger than the game. Not true, but even though, yeah, the parade is just as big as the game. They've had 125 parades and 100 games, so they can cancel the game. So the goal is to prevent the game from being canceled in my neighborhood, which they do all the time. Ever since the Cowboys beat the Bills, they've canceled the game in Pasadena. We want to prevent the 49ers from playing. We want to prevent the Raiders from coming back. We have to. The only teams that are allowed to play have never been there before because we have never had a rematch in Pasadena. No pro team has played 2 games. Okay, the Philadelphia Eagles are supposed. Yeah, Boston Patriots have never made it to the. I believe Jim Plunkett was on the team that won it. So Jim Plunkett, he won the Super Bowl, but it wasn't Pasadena. That's right. Because Blitnikoff was MVP and Plunkett was MVP. Maybe Kenny Stabler was MVP, but they didn't play in the same games. Okay. What do I do for a living? I did nothing for the longest time. I lived on 0 income. I take a lot of days off. I smashed cans, collected cans for a living. I just collect my army pension now. I give advice to other people on living because I have lived already. North Carolina, no matter what, I want to smoke some North Carolina. Okay. I used to like that show. I'm kind of like Bud. So that is beer. How much is my beer left? Maybe down here. So I'm calling 5 ounce, 6 ounces, maybe 6.5. You can tell by the angle I'm holding it if you're an expert. First beer of the year. If you click on a kitchen lighter next to the monitor, the crystal inside the lighter turns the monitor off. My monitor is not plugged in. The rat likes to climb up the power cord onto my desk. You can see right there, my rat hole. See that? Yeah, so there. That's a 12-inch mouse hole. 12-inch mouse hole. Yeah. Judas comes and visits me. Rats off to ya. Rats off to ya. That's a good Tom Goes to the Mayor skit. Many people don't get it. They didn't see that. Yeah, I believe in God, and that's why I'm allowed to fight on the battlefield. Right. Tom Goes to the Mayor was my brother interviewed the guy that played the mayor, or Tom. Yeah, my brother on his channel has an interview with the same guy who played Tom. My brother interviewed a lot of famous people back in 2009, 2011, back when nobody was watching that shit. Yeah. I will catch a mouse and throw him out my house. When I see 3 running, that's when I panic. If only one comes in, hey, it's cool. Call him Judas. What doth life? Okay. Stop! There's a man and he's raping a lady, and that lady is Mother Earth. The earth is not fleeting in her beautiful bounties. I don't know, man. Bai dong, as they say in China, bai dung. Chiefs. Well, I never said that until 2 or 3 days ago. I just copy other people. Mouse and shit. They do go behind my toilet, man. The only reason I clean my toilet is because maybe the rats will want to go behind it. I don't go behind it. If, What's your favorite car? What's your favorite band? I like the Hussite War Wagon and the Trojan Marching Band. Can I say Hussite War Wagon? Can I have that? Is Trojan Horse a car? Can I have that? Can I roll up in the Trojan? I like Stampin' Franzosen's Betrojans. That's the funniest looking words. I can't spell anything incorrectly, but I spelt that fucking correctly. We're Stampin' Franzosen's Betrojans. These fake ass French people. We're stomping on them. You Francisco Franco. Your fake names. Nationalizations. Baby droppers. Swell. I like the Monkees, man. Honestly, I like the Monkees. I thought they were the best. I saw them more than anybody else. From LA, I like Beck and Weezer. 1995, Weezer was like the good shit. No System of a Down. I don't like that Nickelback. I like Def Leppard. Aerosmith is good. I saw Eminem live in 1999 at the Vans Warped Tour. We were throwing firecrackers and they were exploding next to his head, and he ran off stage and he said, "Fuck you, California, I'm never coming back." Infamous day in Eminem's career. I immediately started buying all Insane Clown Posse albums in 1999, and I always laughed at Eminem. I was like, that guy. Anvil. Do I like Anvil? He's not on my radar. I don't know who he is. Whoop, 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 whoop. How do you say whoop, whoop? I like the way you spelt that. W-O-O-P, W-O-O-P. I like that. But there's many different ways that, I'm like a woo, woo, with not always with the P at the end. Woo, woo. My vocal cords aren't so dynamic that I'm excited about making a P sound every time I go woo. I met Violent J in my life, and I marched with the Juggalos in 2017. I can be considered a Juggalo. Yeah, I met Violent J. Okay, I was interviewed in 2017 on the steps at Washington Monument right before Insane Clown Posse came out. A guy interviewed me and said, "What do I think about Twisted?" I said, "My name is Twisted, and those bums should stop keep my name out of their mouth. My name is Ted. They're not here, they're bums. Thank God they're not here. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if those twisted bums were here." Twisted is out of the family. Okay? There's only one Juggalo family, and there's only one Ted, and that's me. They don't even know who I am, but I met Violent J once. I marched with him in 2017. I don't listen to Twisted. That band sucks. Who do I like? Who do I like? I might be a bigger Madman Pondo and Evil Dead fan than I am of any talent they actually brought in. Okay. I really don't. I don't watch their dudes. I watch them. I'm not about watching their guys. Okay. I'm about watching them. That's what being a real juggalo is. I watch the ICP. ICP doesn't watch football, so like I can't really hang out with them because they're not even football fans. I appreciate them and their little, but until they don't even watch football. I had to watch Eminem at the damn Detroit game. Okay. Obviously, I'm much more of the poor Vanilla Ice. Okay. I don't care who the president is. The commander-in-chief of the army. I don't care who he is. We win. So, I don't like Kansas. Kansas always kind of sucks, man. Big college. Usually the college teams outshine the pro teams. I like the Chiefs though. I've always liked the Chiefs. It's hard to not like the Chiefs. They look so good every time you see them. Good lighting in the stadium. Broncos always had bad lighting at night. It's all about the stadium quality. I would like to like Taylor Swift, but I like Katy Perry more, and I don't really like either of them. But you know, I like the Bengals. I like Katy Perry. I like the name Taylor was the president's name. I support the Taylor Mafia, the Swifties, the Taylor. They were called the Whig Party. He was president of the Whig Party. It's not the Democrats, it's not the Republicans. Yeah. I played quarterback in the 9th grade. And it was flag football. And I fumble a lot when I run. They don't put two hands on the ball. So the limited time at quarterback, probably 4 games played. Then I went to offensive line. I wear 76. I'm an offensive lineman. Okay. Offensive lineman. Okay. I play defensive line. Okay. Offense and defense. 76, the keystone, the top of the pyramid, the final piece. There's no 76s in the NFL. You're not allowed to have that. Don't be wearing my number and get called for a penalty. That's not allowed to happen. You can be Trent Williams. You can wear 71. Because nobody gives a shit. You just keep that 76 jersey off your back. I wore 75 as a senior, but this is my junior jersey. I didn't even have my name on my senior jersey. Our running back went to University of Hawaii, and he broke his back. He's paralyzed. He's in a wheelchair now. That's my quarterback. Thanks for reminding me. Thoughts on Colin Kaepernick? Everybody's about to get kissed right now. Everybody just go ahead and kiss yourself. For Colin Kaepernick. Okay. Oh. Did you see anybody kissing their bicep at the game? I'm just saying. You all went to the Super Bowl and you didn't even get a kiss. That's why you're sterile. You're sterile, and you're invited to Disneyland the next day. Just kidding. That's uncalled for. Nobody's sterile in chat. My battery's at 39%. Yeah, Nolan at Maxwell. No. You only get weird when you run out of money. And I'm not out of money yet. Only people who run out of money know what weird is. You must have been there. Running out of money is good for you. Yeah. You have to know what your money's worth, and when you have none, you'll be spending it smarter. Thankfully, I get my money refilled every month. Boom, 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 refilling. It's like a video game where I stop working, but I already beat the game called Real Life. Now they just keep paying me. They should give me more too, and they will soon. I'll get more. I'll get more money for doing nothing. I don't know how to do that. I don't plan on never taking donations. No. Unless I'm deliberately working hard on a project, providing the artwork or the voice work. I'm not going to take money just for reading a script that you said in chat. This is all beta content. I work on Emmy award-winning shows. I understand we're working on a future project where we review everything that I've already made. My 1,500 videos with Fortnite, from Fortnite to World of Warcraft to Overwatch to Tekken. What's in there that's actually notable? Tomb Raider. A couple Final Fantasy shows. You know. PewDiePie is a mental midget. He doesn't know wield it. I don't watch PewDiePie. He's like Mr. Blinky, Mr. Binky or something. Jacksepticeye is better. I would rather watch Jacksepticeye or look at Markiplier thumbnails because I ain't clicking on it. Andrew Tate is on his way to Prague to have sex with Natasha Teen. What do you want me to think about Andrew Tate? Is he putting his dick in the best porn star? No. So until Andrew Tate stops acting like a porn star and becomes one, he's not one. He's just a guy. How about Roman Reigns? I got him beating Cody Rhodes. There was no foul play in Chris Benoit's decision. Acknowledge me. I like Roman. But as for interference, who's gonna get the pin based upon interference? Probably The Rock will go to hit Cody and he will accidentally take out Reigns. And then Cody will get the pin, and then it'll be disqualified. My brother had tickets to the NWA wrestling in Los Angeles in 1988. It was the final show, the final West Coast tour of the Road Warriors. And my brother went without me. Do a lot of like Playboy Cartius or Mysterious Emo Arc. I don't know who. I know I've heard of Playboy Cartius could be like the Imitator. Cartish, I know only heard the names passing. "4K Janitor, Bigger Muscles." Let me take a look at it. Honorable 4K Gang. Bored Ape, is a Bored Ape fan. Nothing. Maybe I'll perform preventative maintenance on my boots. I might shine my boots. The only thing I love. Because they look like chocolate bars. And I don't want to look like a chocolate bar on Valentine's Day. I want to look like a killer whale with shiny skin. The last girl I was involved with was living on the 5th floor in this building. Her name was Diana. She was 55, 8 years older than me. I don't have a girlfriend right now. I don't keep oil. I just got kiwi, regular old kiwi, shining kit, camel hair brush, similar to the mustache. My mink. You want to see the mink? Bust out the mink very often. Here's the mink. All right. Full mink, yeah. I like to role play as a Russian sometimes. No, I'm I'm closer related to Hamburg. Okay. Nobody knows what my dad's ethnicity was. But my grandpa went to Russia in 1989 and got the hat. Yeah. But I spilled ice cream on the lid right here like a year ago. So I've had the hat for 30 years, but I got ice cream and it really got. I need to have my fur restored. This is when I'm out on the football sideline. This is what I wear on the football sideline. Okay. Why do I have nice things? This was a special request. I asked for this when Grandpa was going to Russia. I was going to give me one of those now. Might have been the nicest thing I ever got in my life. Yeah. When I walk into the club with this on, they think it's Arnold. Give me the cocainium. A ladybug. The cheapest, but I don't roll them, and I need to have ammonia. So American Eagle doesn't have ammonia. You're not free-basing your nicotine. So I need to free-base with an ammonia-based tobacco. Oh yeah, my $500 hat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Why should this is the best mustache I can grow? I just want to look decent. Okay. Try to look my best. I look like a fucking moron with the damn fucking. Some of my old videos, you can see the whole full mustache in my old video. Okay. I mean, I look just like Andy Reid with this mustache. It's my 1993 jersey. I've had this on since the 49ers were champs. I'm wearing the same exact clothes. You can bury me in this, okay? I have my unlimited income. I could buy arms, or I could buy my own grave. So, I thank God evil was defeated. It took everybody's effort. The Rams did it. The Eagles stopped them. The Chiefs stopped them twice. For the last 28 years, the league has stopped them. Thank God. I don't ever want to see another Super Bowl in my city. I'm from Pasadena. We celebrate all the teams that win the Super Bowl, not named San Francisco. Okay? Fuck them. They want what we got. They want my city. This isn't enough for them. I love these Chiefs. I love these Chiefs. I loved them But I was hard. I expected my team to play hard. I mean, the 49ers were going to play hard. I would be at the party if we won. Probably not. I'd still be at home. Chat, is this guy real? This penguin. Are you a Pittsburgh Penguin fan? Do you play pub? Is this guy playing Club Penguin? He's trying to get banned. Speed run. All I had to do was put the hat on. I could have put it on 3,000 days ago. I was looking for the beret yesterday, my army beret. I can't find my beret. The fuck? My family comes from Operation Paperclip. Yeah. You know, like Mark Felton. Any Mark Felton fans in chat? I told Mark Felton, I'm right here. I'm right here. You keep looking for me. Einstein Glock. Einstein Glock. I am the super weapon meant to destroy in time travel. I have enough information on human trafficking and illegal adoptions in war zones to stop the movements. I'll be looking for a grave in Hamburg to rest, or in my mom's land. I don't want to rest in this cow. I'm not. I would go back. Oh, here we go. It was fun while it lasted. I only got one like, guys. It couldn't have been that much fun. You only liked. The only person who pressed liked was this guy. I finished my beer. There's some foam at the bottom. Here's to the next belch. $1.25 for that beer. That's pretty good. I could afford to buy you one. How many beers you need to drink a day? I could get you a 6-pack every day. You like that enough? Can you live on that? Best song ever created. Probably La Bamba. La La Bamba. La La Bamba. Shoes. I like some Brazilian songs like Tindala Hey. Some 1989's Brazilian shit from the late 80s. Yeah. The soundtrack of ESPN Monday Night Football. The Honky Tonk Man song. Southwest Strangler by Shaggy. Real Underground Baby is probably Violent J's best song. Real underground baby like Saddam, but I do it because I love it and I'm underground baby. Real underground baby. I'm living under the floor like Saddam, but I do it because I love it and I'm underground baby. Amish Paradise is in chat. I see it right there. Weird Al Yankovic, Amish Paradise, came late in his career once everything else bombed, and he realized nobody was listening to his shit there, so he had to actually penetrate the heartland of America with one crappy song. I think the Amish Paradise was the Coolio remake of Gangster's Paradise. Rick and Morty, I don't watch Rick and Morty. I don't watch cartoons. I like Laszlo. After Camp Laszlo, I kind of stopped watching. But we do know I've seen every episode of Xavier. I can quote something from every episode of Xavier. I've seen every episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and I've seen all the episodes of all the important shit. Cowboy Bebop. I had the movie on DVD. It sucks. The real folk blues. I like the real folk blues. All you little kids who started watching the cartoons after the original run of Cowboy Bebop, you're exposed because you hate the real folk blues. But if you were there, it was the shit. You knew you were about to get the show you wanted. Okay? I didn't get to see Trigun, but Trigun had a lot of episodes for set, you know. They produced a lot of it. When it comes to giant robots, I like Mech Warrior and Robot Jocks. Okay. I can pilot a giant robot because I know how the giant robot moves. You do it with your eyes closed because you still moving. You're always moving. Play without your eyes. You learn to play games with your eyes closed, yeah. You were there for the first airing of Pokemon? Lucky you. Nintendo had to pay Wizards of the Coast for the game formula. Steve Young invested all his money into Pokemon cards. So secretly, the 49ers are the biggest purchase, including the fans in Utah, of the Brigham Young Mormons. The Mormons pay the most for the Pokemon cards because Steve Young has propped up the market by trying to control it. And nobody knows that Steve Young has the largest collection of Pokemon. I'm trying to find that information. I saw it once and I didn't bookmark it. I missed a lot of bookmarks on things. I have Ralph Lauren glasses that says Ralph on it. These came from Lens Crafter, and they cost me $800. Okay, I don't know why. Thoughts on there's a couple artificial intelligent videos I bootlegged from shows I'm watching because they take my inputs, and I got some Simpsons, I got some 49ers videos, I got Final Fantasy 16, I got Trump complaining about Final Fantasy 16. I watch a lot of AI. I was watching AI videos. Elena Cybertron. I watch her. Check out Elena Cybertron. The Mormons like Apex. I always played Apex on the Mormon servers. I could get 400 frames per second in most of my games when my computer's working. It was the most powerful computer ever built in 2015. Supercomputer 2015 edition. It's not so powerful anymore. It'll run what you want to play. Minus solid ray tracing. I have credits from some colleges, but no complete degree. I passed one or two courses in Pasadena at Pasadena City College, and I believe 2 courses in Central Texas, which is Killeen, Texas. That's more college than my sister or my brother did. But the Army forced me to go to college in Texas. They gave me a class called Speaking to Civilians. So I'm certified to communicate with civilians on Army natures. And then I passed a basic direction classes. These are the classes that sergeants take. Yeah. I was at Fort Hood for 2011 to 2005 till Katrina. Before 9/11 till Katrina, 2011. That's 2001 to 2005. I was at Fort Hood. Speaking to civilians includes using a smaller word that they wouldn't understand it because they don't have field experience. They haven't been on any exercises, but we all have it. I describe the video games as a super soldier program we all have limited experience in and time to develop off. So like you remember what you played a long time ago, and that how will affect what you play today. Like you gain experience from the oldest memories because the current program isn't a real exercise. It's always like a training and exposure. So after training and exposure, you will peak in your abilities 20 years after you've done your mission. I like Metal Gear Solid 5. There's some videos on the channel. My game save is at 72%. I think I beat the game. I got my rocket launcher up to level 6. My grenade I like the grenade launcher. Good grenade. I played Metal Gear Solid 5 on my old computer. I don't want to throw my back out. This computer. This cost $899. Okay. This was 2015 GTX 750. It'll still run every game. This is my old computer. I have my supercomputer next to me that I also built in the same year. But I played Metal Gear Solid 5 on this and Dark Souls 3 on this, and when I switched to the newer hardware, those games, they don't need to be run on 4K Ultra. It's not the correct generation. I'm in a gamer vacation. I don't want to play anything right now. I can hold my controller and imagine I'm playing that crap ass game that just came out. All right, that's enough. They nerfed my weapon in Dark Souls. Like I had the Dark Sword +8, and they nerfed my weapon. Yeah. We played Metal Gear Solid 3 in the Army barracks with a bunch of guys. Yeah, that was definitely a game. Yeah. If there's no new Metal Gear, it's not even a PlayStation. Every PlayStation has had a copy of Metal Gear that is new. So this one doesn't have it. Do I got stream? I have a government phone, and the bill is due February 28th. I'll be streaming on some other device next month, I hope. I could go shopping for a new phone tomorrow. I want to video. I'd rather go straight into having other people on the show in a video conference than playing games, guys, because we want to play with videos That means you're gonna be on my video. We develop as a product, you know. We gain the skills that the game won't give us, because the game isn't gonna make you better at anything. Like, the game is really bad for you. And I only watch the absolute best players. Yeah. Well, most NFL channels realize they can't survive by themselves with one person talking about a sport. You know, like the sports has taken over YouTube. Thankfully, it should have a couple years ago. But wrestling has 900. WWE has 99.5 million. NFL has 12 million. Okay. The NFL doesn't need any more, but WWE is desperately trying to get to 1 million subscribers, and they can't do it. They're still stuck. They can't even get up to 1 million with this hype for Cody Rhodes. They're not gaining subs. They're stuck at 99.5 million. The NFL is at 12.5, and they don't get. You got 76 million idiots. More than we do. Okay. I've been to Mexico. I've seen the big trees in California. General Sherman. I've been in the Bat Caves at New Mexico. I've seen Six Flags in Atlanta, Georgia. But no, I haven't traveled that much. I got screwed. I stayed at home a lot. Thought a lot. Read the news a lot. Watched TV with mom a lot. Murder, She Wrote. God, I had to watch that shit every day. Cheers. Honeymooners. The 80s at home. After school. After 1987, it became Fox Network. So I remember before Fox Network, it was a lot nicer. I don't like watching Jerry Springer. Maury Povich was okay. I sat in the audience at one episode of Dr. Phil. Got paid $50. I did 3 episodes of Deal or No Deal. Maybe 2 episodes of Judge Judy. There's another show right next to her that wasn't as famous, but I also did that a lot. I did Russian movies at LA Observatory. I was in G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe, the movie, was probably my favorite movie. I got to see Marlon Wayans rehearsing. I was in the Jim Carrey playing Dance Dance Revolution. If you look at it online, on YouTube, Jim Carrey Dance Dance Revolution, I was there. Okay. Jerry's popular in Cincinnati, but things that are big in Cincinnati are just, they're fake. Cincinnati is the center of the universe. Like, the show is below standards. It doesn't run anymore. I'd rather watch Arsenio Hall or David Letterman. But I still watch Jay Leno come out and give his first joke, because Jay gives his first joke quicker than Letterman can. So like the both shows will start at the same time, but Jay Leno will give his jokes at 5 minutes after the hour, and Dave Letterman will start his jokes at 10 minutes after the hours. You can comfortably relax and watch Jay Leno, and then switch to Letterman for the rest of the show. Before that, I had to watch Carol Burnett. I had to watch a lot of the women's hope, like Ricky Lake and Oprah Winfrey. Bum Fights was 1997 or something, or maybe 93, 97. Sally, Jesse, Raphael. I was also in a Mariah Carey video once, which was fun to work with Mariah. I saw Howie Mandel jump into a cake at the 100th episode of Deal or No Deal. Touch my booty. Ah, Nolan Maxwell says, rubber butt. Yo, Uncle Teddy got around how you get in all that, all these. That's a good question. How did I get booked for so many shows? Well, you know, my sister was an agent. She booked hundreds of people. So she just gave me the choice gigs. Let's get choice gigs. I like LA girls, okay? That would be Latina girls, but I'm not really a Latino. If I was born down in the barrio, but I'm really not. I stayed up at the Operation Paperclip neighborhood, where all the scientists fled to form our NASA. So I'm a NASA kid. I'm a NASA brat. Okay. But there's a lot of people who wear NASA gear like they're members of the club, but they're not. Okay. I've been inside Mission Control. I've gone to Houston. I've seen Mission Control at Houston. I've been to Mission Control in California. We live on Mars time. The city runs on Mars time. I lived on Mars time, which means 24 hours a day. Everything's open. Jack in the Box, always open. Right next to the Jack in the Box is the biggest thing that keeps them open. Yeah. I don't like women's suffering, and a lot of Asian women face the worst women's suffering. So I don't want to have a suffering relationship with a woman. Like, you know, usually you treat your Asian women like you're a Marine and she's just off the beach, right? I'm a Marine and she's right off the beach. Is that the kind of, that's when you think of Asian women. I guess I'm a feminist. But I'm also a male chauvinist. So I'm both when it's time. I'm not to expose myself. I'm not. You know, Brother Nathaniel. Okay. Actually, Brother Nathaniel. Ashtray. Yeah, I like Brother. I can listen to him. Okay. He's 40 years older than me. I might be deeply touched by his parting. And I might need new garments. So, but you know, you learn from everybody. We have our local Asian professors here that are just as smart. Our Asian professors give their religious sermons on the local Bay Area platforms, you know, and YouTube. No, not really. I could just tell you my brother's name. I haven't watched him all year. I didn't see who he picked in the Super Bowl, but he's to me he's like the Pope. He's like my own personal Pope. He speaks clearly. I don't struggle to understand him. So, and at least delivers a complete message, unlike the Pope, who's like, you need a translator. I don't know what the real Pope said, or the Dalai Lama. I occasionally look at what this guy is trying to say still. Bullshit for 30 years. Jordan. I love Jordan. Jordan Peterson. I don't watch him. He's part of New Yorker, famous. We don't watch, do I look like I'm in New York? I watch San Francisco news. Jordan Peterson, I'm just going to assume he's a New Yorker. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going to assume. Because there's nobody in his Democrat. Okay, he's Canadian, you say? But what's he doing down? He has no platform in Canada. He doesn't trend from Canada. You know, Canada was selling weapons to Saddam Hussein. Jocko Wilk, I don't know that guy. There's a lot I don't know. I don't really pay attention to actual cronies in our government unless you have medals on your uniform. Oh, yeah. I'm out the loop on a lot of things, man. I've been defeated by your random names. You exposed me. Okay, busted. After some cool liquid, I'm ready to burn the next one. We'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, bae. Do it for the hey, bae. You know, Brother Nathaniel, that's all that matters. That's right. As long as I say that I do have somebody in my life that doesn't upset me, that, you know, the guy will be, he's a legend, dude. He's just a legend, you know. La 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 la. I don't usually get this fancy, you know. I always think that in the future I'll look my best. I'll say saving the best for last. I try to. This is usually how I dress up for my woman. Only my woman should be able to see me like this. Okay. Maybe. I might be a Hussite. I might be a Kazakh. I might be Sergeant Slaughter. You might be a maggot. Oh yeah. I don't need to use the hat every day, so you know. I gotta say. I could go outside amongst the other people, looking a little Hasidic. The war wagon is the greatest. It's a wagon with a bunch of guys hanging out the side. You don't know what they're gonna. No lights. You think I need sideburns? No. I can't stand. I can't stand the thought of sideburns. Never gonna happen. Needs a bit a little. You don't want to burn it accidentally. Look at the wrinkles in my eyes. My grandma went to the Wailing Wall, so. Okay, I will search Joko Wilk right now. Willink, I am getting the search results for Joko Willink right now. It says, all I see is thumbnails. I haven't clicked on anything yet. Strategies for success. This is Jordan B. Peterson channel. He says he lacks discipline. That's fine. So he admits his weaknesses, just similar to as I did a minute ago. Maybe that's what made you think about him. I'm not a mind reader. Don't disrespect the UNC. My dad was a Marine. Yeah. Or University of North Carolina. What's the UNC? I forget. What is UNC? I mean, I need some clarification. Das right. Where's my ninja mask? Is that it? Yes, good Teddy. Teddy Park is outside the main gate of Jerusalem. It's where you're allowed to sleep if you're not invited. So technically I identify as the people who sleep outside the gate. Okay? Teddy Park is a historical landmark in Jerusalem. Okay? To Teddy, your bed means to make a bed and sleep with the animals in the hay. Because you're outside, you're homeless. And my name is homeless, means homelessness. Okay? That's my name. That's what my name means. Michael gives me a safe place to rest where I won't be disturbed. He's the angel. He buried Bin Laden. Oh, you figure out why nobody wants to say your name, why they don't want to keep saying Franco and Francisco so much. Why the script? Why is there's always a Franco on the goddamn cast? Joseph Stalin had a list of people he would cross your name out. Whose names do you think he was looking for? Probably people named Franco. Because that's what I'm looking for. They're looking for me. They all hang out together. This is my high school jersey, La Cañada High School Spartans. La Canada. It means I'm actually also a Canadian. That's right. Canada is a code name for a town. Don't come looking for us. Operation Paperclip is residential area outside the main gates to NASA. I like St. Bede myself. So I'm a St. Bede fan. Michael himself, I'm also Michael, so I do Michael's work. I can't be being, Michael's not gonna save me. I'm a Ted Michael Belcher. My name is Michael, Ted Michael Belcher. So I have to be my own Michael. So I rely on other saints in the network to realize that sometimes, go to the correct office in the. Yeah, St. Bede, kind of boring. In my neighborhood, the St. Bede Church is the head diocese of all of North in Los Angeles. All of Los Angeles falls under St. Bede Church. We control Pasadena. Pasadena doesn't have a bigger church than St. Bede and La Cañada. Okay. Do you know who lives in La Cañada? The help of it. The elite. The elite live in my town, La Cañada. In Pasadena, the help live. Okay. Keck. Have a good night. I subscribed. Woo, woo, woo. Somebody hit like, and I got 2 likes. That's cool. 196 minutes. That's over 3 hours. Cool. I don't know when this show's ending. When I'm tired of talking. I'm going to listen to the radio for a second.
4 Super Bowls. Jerry Rice won an MVP in there, so he has 3.
Jerry Rice gets a shout out for 1 MVP performance. I met Steve Young in '95. It was the summer of 1995. He had just won the Super Bowl after Super Bowl 29, and I said, "You'll never win another game. You'll never win, Steve. You'll never win another game." And ever since I cussed out Steve Young, the 49ers have never won another Super Bowl. Could you imagine me sneaking up on Steve Young trying to chill? He was just trying to chill, and I have no chill. I got up on Steve Young. "Hello, Mr. Young. Can I get your autograph?" I handed him a Junior Seau hat. He signed it upside down. So if you wore the hat, the signature was upside down. I said, "Man, I can't stand 49ers, and I know you had a monkey on your back, but I curse you to never win another Super Bowl." And Steve Young just shook his head, and I walked away. I didn't try to say anything else. I just cursed him. He was world champ. All the 49ers on YouTube can write that down. Okay? You write that down in your 49er notepad. Your boy cussed out Steve Young. He was the world champ. I don't need to see, I don't need to meet him again. He's not the world champion anymore. I already met him. Sorry. He would actually need to come and find me. The 49ers will never win another Super Bowl until they come and they apologize to me for pissing me off. My vengeance is the words Francisco, Stanford, Franzosens, be Trojans. You'll be gone. Nevada Happy. Got 3 notifications. You are him. You are him right now. I can't believe you. Happy birthday, Max. Max is him. Max is him. Mad Max, the road warrior. Don't let this guy get behind the wheel. He is him. It could be his last birthday. Don't let this man, Mad Max, behind the wheel. Okay. I hope you grow up in a world without cars, because cars are for old people who think that they're gonna swindle the economy by going an extra mile. You'll pay the local price and you'll like it. You're stealing supply from another neighborhood. You're stealing from me. Coming here to get your discount vapes and shit. Okay? When they raise the price on my vapes, that's because they're having a big game and you losers come to town and they sell out a week. There's nothing for sale in my shop. I go shopping at the dispensary. Y'all want to come and buy the deal. I don't want to wait in line with a bunch of out of towners. If I go to the dispensary at lunch, it's full of people who don't belong here. I go after at the dinner time when the tourists have made it back to the hotel. Floppy, welcome Floppy. Smash the like and come on. What are you waiting for? Hit the bell. It take me 20 minutes for somebody to show up when I'm making my show. You like watching it, you like showing up late? Who's gonna impress me and show up on time next time? Nah, don't hit me. I don't hit people. You're right. I don't hit people. My arms do no damage. So I'm more likely to use the shoulder for my football days, you know. We use a football technique. No hands. Hit the bell. I'm the bell, right? Are you gonna hit the bell on some other channel? Come on now, we're gonna hit the bell on my channel. That motherfucker's gotta say my name just to get you to wake. You don't understand they saying my name just to get you to show up. Okay? My Einstein Glock, I am the bell. Okay? Einstein Glock. Who are you gonna trust? A 49. I'm a Rams fan. Look at see the little Rammy frog? You can trust me. I'm from LA. I'm not a San Francisco guy. I'm just here living that life because they think they got it like that, but they don't understand that it's only this guy. It's this guy. I got my Raider radio. The Raider radio. What's it?
Wave therapy. Sublingual lozenges which bypass the digestive system, making them
Commercials. It's just a sticker on a radio, okay? But it's better than not having a radio. It's a Sony. I call it the PlayStation. It plays FM and AM radio, and it has no video games, but it goes hard all day long.
Or call 415-7.
And YouTube will not copyright this because this has taken over. This is YouTube's daddy. Okay? And soon YouTube will just be a large collection of radio, because they make 18 hours of content a day for everybody, for the Fox listeners. 95.7 The Game is on YouTube. It's a good channel. You can watch it there. But they are a subsidiary of Fox Sports Network. That's a separate channel. Fox Sports will tell you how they run this channel. But this channel is a madhouse where they just talk crazy shit. Especially at 2 in the morning, they start saying whatever they want. That's still an hour from now. I think I have enough cigarettes to make it. I'm gonna make it. And I'll wake up and go buy a pack. Right. I got 4 likes. It looks like 3. It's always sketchy. You can't tell. My boy, it's your boy Donnie is streaming. I like watching this. It's your boy Donnie. Warframe? Is this Warframe? Looks like he's playing Warframe. Radio. All my viewers left.
As a member, you'll receive the Argonaut, an award-winning publication that has provided in-depth historical accounts for over 30 years. And the Panorama, a quarterly newsletter covering ongoing activities and historical presentations. Go to sfhistory.org and discover the San Francisco Historical Society.
Parasocial relationships, huh?
Become a member today.
Walking into the building for the first time after the shooting, it was crippling, but it had to be preserved.
Try to have the perfect answer.
That club shooting that affected the LGBTQ community.
You know, the show peaked. So many people came. Hello? So many people came and watched tonight. Nice. Better than nobody coming. I've been to Tajikistan. Yeah. I might spell it wrong. Tajikistan. Really bad dust storm when I was there. God damn, we got dusted. We were inside a collapsed tent covered in dust. The worst day of the entire mission. Being in that dust storm in Tajikistan, in the collapsed tents, in a snowstorm, waiting for a flight to Bagram. Then we flew down to Bagram, or Kabul, the Kabul airport. I have a little PTSD from the Kabul airport, all right? Overall, a good time, but the Kabul airport, you can't get out of there fast enough. You really want your plane to come and take you. We always fly from Kabul to Kandahar. I stayed at Kandahar most of the time. Kandahar. north of Baluchistan, which is where the conflict is right now. South of Kandahar, Iran claims some territory. Pakistan claims some territory. The Khanate of Baluchistan. They fight each other. They're fighting with Pakistan. Like Pakistan acting like the raiders. Pakistan canceled their annual military operation, and now they got antsy at home. They're just shooting at each other over the border, taking out a couple towers with Baluchistan. I haven't seen reports from a long time, in a couple of weeks, of course. I got some old ass data from that zone. I had a friend who got to go to Pakistan when I was there. He ran the post office in Pakistan. So he was from Philadelphia. Eagles fan. The Eagles fan on the team. We had a Cowboy fan with us. People from Washington. Can't always remember where everybody's from. A lot of people from Ohio, Cleveland, Akron, Chicago. Two people I know from California, but that was just me and one other guy. Wesley Weiss. Ken Klebe appeared later. He wasn't really part of the original 2-year run. The Sacramento guys. It's all a contest to see who's still doing the best. Who's lost the most cognitive ability. Who is most mission capable. Whose data is up to date. Who stops working? Who still gets paid? I'm a pensioner. Nonprofit advice. Give nonprofit advice. Okay. Put out fires. Make your beds warm. If you really want to improve your life, get an extra blanket. Your sleep will be better. You'll be warmer, less tossing and turning. You'll sleep faster. I only have one blanket. I'm still struggling to meet those requirements. Damn, so many people showed up. How many comments? Not a wrestling channel. You know, I could talk more about wrestling. I just take Roman Reigns and forget about the rest. The future for hockey is bright. I'd rather watch sporting events in Canada. The American audience is kind of boring. European crowds, like soccer fans, we like South American soccer. So the World Cup is scheduled to be in New York. We are definitely rooting for South American teams. And of course, the USA team should be decent if we have enough time to prepare. We expect Italy to be there in the end. South America kind of open. It could be Argentina. It could be Brazil. It's a toss up. Who wants it more? The odds-on favorite is Brazil because they won the World Cup at Pasadena. Because it's all about the ritual from my town. The tie game and going to overtime. The World Cup score was 0-0. Brazil defeat Italy was the final score. Just like the Super Bowl was a tie game. It's very rare that that'll happen nowadays. I wish basketball had more tie games. That would be awesome if they didn't have triple overtime. Because playing 7 quarters is safe and what the players have signed up for. The NBA has less rights to the players and 82 games. They have to play 65 to be an all-star or something. It's ridiculous. Then you have the LA Dodgers who need to have a big year next year with the amount of money they spent. That they have the number one priority is selling the seats to fans who don't understand why we're giving $500 million to a Japanese guy who hasn't had a single hit, and paying for Clayton Kershaw to be our daddy one more year, so that the old timers don't have to buy a new jersey to show up at the Boomer Esiason fans, the people with the 13 Montana jerseys to the number 22 Emmitt Smith jerseys, like the people you can't get rid of in the stands. The Kobe Bryant jerseys, the Messier jerseys, the Wayne Gretzky 99 jerseys. Clayton Kershaw is up there with the jerseys. I would wear a Clayton Kershaw jersey. He's a giant killer. He beat San Francisco enough times. They know what they recognize. I get my ass beat wearing that in the city. Last time I got in a fight, I had my Bengals hat on. I lost it 2 days later at the Cow Palace, making my Cody Rhodes video. I got 5 views yesterday. Either one person clicked on it 5 times before they figured out they were going to watch it, or 5 people found it. I don't know. Analytics. I stopped watching my stream. It'll probably say my entire audience is checked out. Can double check analytics. Well, apparently I gained 2 subs. Thank you guys. It was a long show, but we hit 364. I went from 94 views in the last 24 hours up to 273. So maybe there's 80 views on this stream. I don't know. We'll find out when I click end. So Febrero night hit 83 views, it says. Okay. Thank you, everybody. But we checked out. It's bedtime. Dang, it's 4 o'clock in the morning somewhere in America. Good night.